So I'm going to jump right into it. My sister and I decided to take my nephews to Orlando, Florida. We began planning back in March when flights were first starting to be very expensive. Searching through different sites, we settled on Hotwire. We did a bundle package where we paid for flight and hotel. That came to be about, as you can see on the screen, about $1,800 some dollars. Roughly, the bundled package for Delta is who we got. It was about $200 a person, 202 or something like that a person. And then the hotel was the difference. We had to pay a resort fee when we arrived, about $141 to the resort at that time. Now let's talk car rental. We decided not to bundle the car with the package because it was extremely expensive. At the time, cars were ridiculous. There was a lot of bad reviews for places that I had not heard of before. So instead, we kept trying to watch it periodically. I even searched separately through Enterprise and some of the other places, but they were all just really high. So my sister decided to use her AARP thing to book through Hertz, which was about $4 something, close to $500, still ridiculous, but I prefer to go with a big name company than these unheard ofs. This is my honest review of our time in Orlando, Florida. We paid for everything ourselves. I try to live as much in the moment as possible, so there will be more photos with me talking to give y'all an overview of my experience. So many more experiences to explore. Let's get to exploring. Finally, travel day has finally arrived. This is me up front with my glasses on. Next to me, my nephew Aiden. Next to him, Jaden, and then my sister on the end. We are ready to depart. Remember, we booked through Hotwire, so we were boarding in the last group. That's why you don't see anybody else around us. So we were in the basic grouping. Our bags did have to be checked at the gate because there was no more space for our carry-on. We landed after a 3-hour and 20-minute flight. Had to go to baggage claim to get our checked luggage. Went out to find the car rental place on the second level in the terminal. Stopped at Hertz. We were a little bit early. They went ahead and told us we can pick any car. We let my nephews pick the Chevy Malibu, and then next there'll be a video, because I always take a video of the car that I get for, you know, when they try and tell you that something happened that didn't happen to the vehicle. So that's up next. That wasn't closed. I don't know what that is. Looks like a slight dent there. Girl, I do not play with rental car companies. All right. Listen, this is...
Mommy, you and Aiden has to share beds. This is only 2 small beds for me and Jaden. It's 2 beds for me and Jaden. Me and Aiden have to share.
How do you and Jaden get your own bed?
Mommy, they're both the 2 on hard can fit us.
I caught the master bedroom.
Oh, we got another bathroom up here? That's good.
Yeah, this room right here is me and Jaden's. You 2 have to share that room.
Oh, yeah, I don't want a bed. I want a bed.
Little bitty TV. A tiny TV in there. Oh yeah, we do gotta share. something with the light. My bad for not having the rest of the viewing of the space. This is a picture of what it looks from the outside, but the remainder of the unit was an upstairs bathroom, a washer and dryer. Partly why we chose this villa was because it was 2 bedrooms, a full kitchen, on-site parking, the water slide, so we can spend as much time as possible at the resort. The reviews say that it's kind of outdated, as you can see from the video. It worked for us. I didn't have too many issues that I didn't like about the space, and the quality of the things, you kind of get what the Florida feel is from it, so it was cool for me. The next day we got up and had breakfast, went over to the main pool where we kind of just hung out poolside. It was very hot, so you want to make sure that you have sunscreen and sandals on as well. Get there early if you want some shade, because there was really no shade and it's really first come first get out there. So if you want to have some sort of shade, you gotta get there early. Which one is Aiden going down?
It's out.
After that, we changed, went to Olive Garden, had a birthday early dinner for Aiden, and then we kind of just chilled the rest of the night. Day 3, we pretty much decided to just hang out poolside and then go get into some activities later in the afternoon. We showered and changed and headed to downtown Orlando, I believe, for a 30-minute Swan boat rental that I found on Groupon for $10.35, I believe, but you can also purchase once you're there for $15.
Aiden, where you going?
Right.
Other way, it's the opposite.
Aiden, no, you can't control.
Not. We want to go over there. Where you going? It's the opposite way of where we want to go.
So if you want to go right, you move it left.
Paddle. Aiden, it's the opposite. Okay, yeah, go. We're turning.
I turn to avoid that one. So we're just heading right for it. Now we're going back to this way. Aiden.
Vehicle collection was massive. We definitely enjoyed ourselves. The entry to the park is free. They had restaurants, arcade, a racetrack, and shopping as well. I recommend stopping here. Day 4 was our shopping day. We got dressed, put on a little bit of makeup, headed to one of the outlet malls. They had plenty in Florida. And parking was horrible at this particular outlet mall to the point where we drove around and around and around. And we luckily had a sister help us out and stand in a parking spot for us so that we could park and go shop. My nephew fell in love with these shoes and would not shut up about these shoes, so we had to get them for him. And then we went and ate at a Mexican spot. Did not really like it, but my sister loved it. Day 5 was our last full day. We decided to do SeaWorld. It was cheaper to purchase during the weekday, so we booked online. They had a promotion going on at the time. For that Monday, parking was $30. We arrived 30 minutes after the park opened, so it was a bit busy. There was a metal detector and they only checked strollers, so hint, hint, plan accordingly. Water fountains are limited and they taste nasty. The longest rides were about 2 of them, a 45-minute wait. Everything else was kind of, we got on and got right back on again. It poured around 2 p.m. so we waited that out and then we left. Went and got us some Wendy's, changed, and came back to the park around 5 p.m. We got on some more rides, saw a few shows, walked around, enjoyed ourselves a bit more, and then we left at about 8 p.m. We concluded our trip with a nightly swim before having to pack and get ready to leave. Checkout at the hotel and the return of the rental was a breeze. Our bags did have to be checked again at the gates, but we all made it safely back to Minnesota. Overall, great time in Orlando. We'll definitely be back again.